Namaskara, y'all. I'm Colleen.
I'm Sohan.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be talking about biodatas, and specifically we're going to be talking about the biodata that we made about me to send to Sohan's mom.
About her, yeah.
If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe so we can continue to put out more content for you.
So this video today is specifically to our situation. It's not something that's universal across India. This is our experience. So just take it with like our experience. Like don't apply it to all of India.
Yeah, we're aware that every culture is going to treat arranged marriages differently. And so we are only sharing our unique experience. You know, we're really just making this for fun. So just have fun with it. We're not here to
we are not experts here.
We're not here to say what's right and what's wrong. We're just really here to compare our thoughts and opinions about this whole process, and hopefully in a fun way that you guys will enjoy. Okay, so to start off, Sohan, why don't you tell me what is a biodata?
Okay, so like typically in an Indian marriage, which is like an arranged marriage, parents exchange information about the girl and the guy. So that information is put on like a sheet of paper, which is like a profile for the girl and a guy, and that's like normally called as a biodata. Also they call it a resume.
Okay, so it's kind of like your parents will find a match for you, and to see if you two qualify for each other, they'll send each other the resumes or biodatas just to kind of get an overview of the person. Is that how it works?
Right, like a relative will send my parents a biodata of someone they know, like their parents will send my relatives, and the relative will send it to my parents. So like that's the information that is passed around. It's like a profile, like how on dating apps you have profiles. It's like the profile you have, but it's called a biodata and a resume, and it's pretty formal, like name, place of birth, time of birth, parents' name, and parents'
So
occupation.
it's like a dating site mediated by parents.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like yeah. The profile is spread through relatives and parents. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I prepared a biodata for you, like we prepared a biodata for you, like what did you think about it? Like what was your first reaction to it?
So my honest reaction was that it's a little bizarre. It's definitely not accustomed to do that in the US, at least, you know, in my situation. I'm sure there's plenty of cultures and people in the US who do arranged marriages, but for me, this is a very new concept. It's not something that me or my family practice. It's not something that my friends do. So when you initially told me to send you my resume, like I sent you like my professional CV that like I used like for my job search and stuff. So I was like, your mom wants this? Like she wants to see my publications? Like I don't know if she's gonna understand it, but yeah, so it was a little out there for me. Like I'm not trying to say that it's right or wrong, but it was just weird. It was just a really weird thing for me to be a part of, I guess.
Right. Yeah. It's for someone who's not used to it, I can see it being like really weird for someone.
Like the initial idea of it is that, this is my opinion, remember it, and I'm just one unique American, is that it's a little objectifying, you know? It's like you are supposed to make this huge life decision, finding your life partner based on a piece of paper. And that it's scary, right? But
right, like it doesn't really give how a person is just by reading
right,
about
like you
them.
really can't understand the full concept of a person by just looking at a
right. Like when you look at a resume or a biodata, it talks more about which family the person comes from rather than who the person really is. We will walk you through her resume, and I can show you all the stuff that goes into a resume.
Okay, so here is a snapshot of the biodata that we put together to send to Sohan's mom. We did X out some information to protect my privacy because I don't want any of you guys to steal my identity. So Sohan, how about you walk us through this?
Okay, the first one is just the name, so the name of the person. So in your case, it's Colleen. The next one is Rashi, which is also like, which you might know as star sign.
Like horoscope.
Right, horoscopes, yeah.
Okay.
So since you are a Virgo, that corresponds to Kanya.
Kanya?
Yeah, in Indian version of the star sign.
Okay.
So I have a chart which shows the conversion. If you bring it up. Yeah. So like C, Virgo is Kanya.
Gotcha.
So I am a Leo. That's Simha.
You are Simha.
That's like a lion.
Oh.
So Leo is the lion. Yeah. And the next one is Nakshatra, which is on the right here. There are 27 nakshatras. I'm not sure how they find it out, but when I found yours out through the internet, they asked for your name, place of birth, time of birth, and day of birth, like your birth date. So you were
I'm a
Jeshta.
Jeshta.
Yeah, so you're a Jeshta.
Okay. So why are these two things on here? Like, what does this have to do with anything?
It's like a religious thing. Like you match two of your nakshatras, like the guys and the girls, and
so you also have to be a Jesta.
yeah, they're like how star signs have like Leo goes well with
Like
someone
there's
else.
matches.
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
matches with
good
the other.
fits and
Yeah,
stuff.
so-
Okay.
Some people believe in it. My parents don't believe in it, but some people still believe in it.
Hmm.
So that's why the resume will have all of that information. The other information is like place of birth, time of birth, date of birth, and your height. So height is like kind of important. Like they don't want the girl to be like taller than the guy, you know. And then you have your qualifications down there. And
So like we have my 2 degrees on here, what I did for undergrad, what I majored in and where I went, and same for my grad degree.
yeah,
Okay. And then occupation.
yeah. So what you're working right now as. And then you have your father's name, your father's qualification, father's designation, and his native place, which is like his hometown.
Where he was born.
Yeah, like his hometown, like where he comes from. You know, like that's
Okay.
very important in India, where the person
Wait,
comes from.
it's like where they grew up or where they were born.
Like which area he's associated from. Like, oh, this, like I'm Sohan, I'm from Mangalore, India. You know, like that.
Things like
Like,
things
or-
don't because
Yeah.
I'll tell you, maybe we lied a little bit on here because my parents were born in these places, but they didn't necessarily grow up here. So
Right. It's kind of a tricky place. Like it's your dad's dad and which place
Yeah.
he was from, and like that's where he comes
because
from.
like even right here, my place of birth is Kentucky, but I lived in Kentucky for 2 months before
Yeah.
we moved, so
So-
it's not like my hometown is
It's-
Kentucky.
Yeah, this is a very close approximation to what I could for
Yeah,
you
I guess
from an Indian perspective.
My background wouldn't really translate completely to
Right.
fill
Yeah.
in here.
So like yeah.
Alright, and then also like my sister's information, which is super weird. Just
Yeah,
like
so,
what
like,
they do. Like they're
I
both
think you
studying
skipped over your
right now.
mom. So your
Oh,
mom's name, mom's qualification, mom's what she does right now, her place of birth, and her like where she comes from, and their sister's information. So this is how what all goes into typical biodata.
Interesting. And then along with the biodata, you typically send pictures too, right?
Yeah. So we sent a picture of us dressed in our traditional
We sent it from Diwali, right?
Diwali. Yeah. So traditional Indian. We sent that.
Okay, so the question we've all been waiting for. Sohan, how did your parents react to my biodata? Was I qualified enough for you?
So when I sent it to my mom, they didn't really have a reaction. Like they didn't say anything
There was
back.
like no response.
Yeah,
right?
they didn't get upset. They were not happy. Like they didn't have any reaction. When I called them like a day or two after, the only thing my mom said was like, your name was pretty hard for her to pronounce. Like that's the only reaction I got from them. So yeah, I don't know how they took it. Like, but they're coming around now.
Yeah, when did we actually send this?
I was looking at the date today, which was like November
This
of
was in November last year?
2020. Yeah.
Okay.
November of last year. So I did not tell my mom and my parents that we started a YouTube channel. We just went for it. And today, it's so funny that today she called me or she shared a text and just sent my YouTube link to me and said nothing about it. And
So we were a little freaked out about that.
Yeah,
It was just a picture of the video with like no context, no words. So we were like, what is the reaction here? What
Right.
like is this good? Is this bad?
so when I called my mom after she sent me the link, it was pretty positive. Like she was very interested in what I was doing. She was coming around. So the stigma of like the parents telling the relatives went away because all
Everyone
the
already
relatives,
found out.
already knew, right? So I think they're at ease because of that.
Yeah, so
That kinda
YouTube was a good way to break the
Yeah.
ice, I guess. Maybe if anyone's looking for an idea on how to tell your friends and family, you know?
Yeah, look, everyone knows now. So
Yeah, and it's so funny. His parents, or his mom specifically, is asking. She wanted to see more videos, and She was asking if there's any videos of me speaking in Kannada. She wants a video of me speaking in Kannada, so maybe we'll post a video of that.
Yeah, we'll have more videos of her like speaking in Kannada, maybe cooking some Indian dishes which she likes.
Well, we hope you all liked this video and the short little story that we shared with you. If there's anything else you want to know about us, feel free to leave a comment down below. We're thinking about doing a Q&A video in the future, so if there's any questions you have, drop them down below. Also, feel free to like and subscribe to this video and our channel. The more likes you give us and more love and support you give us in the comments really has been so amazing to read. We do read all the comments, so we are just loving all the positive energy you guys are sending us. So keep it coming, we love it.
And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.